Here we go. We're on, I think. I think we're on. Hello. You hear me? Is that... Oh, look, the bulb. 1 sec. Oh, can't have that doing shining behind me. Looks like I'm having an idea. Let's see who we're getting. Shed looks like a shit tip from behind. That's actually quite tidy, I'll be honest. Yeah, well. I hope you can hear me. Can you all hear? Can you hear me? Where's my settings? Now then, dear state. How are you doing? How are you doing, buddy? Can you hear me all right? Can you hear me? Sorry, my whole accent is terrible. Now then, Mick, how are you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming on. Oh, my eyes look like piss holes in the snow. Nice one, dear state, and thank you for that. I'm glad you're okay. Looks like I'm going to miss you at Mappy again, which I'm a bit gutted about. Keep meaning to try and bump into you. Well, that's the question, Mick. I've only had 1 bottle of Rattlers up to now, but I've had two of these. Right, no, this is my second one. Iron Brew and vodka. So we've got 7 in up to now. Hello, the 7. Hi, Shane. How are you doing, buddy? Hi, Steve. You all right, mucker? Now then, Stephen. How are you doing, mate? I ain't replied to your last comment, mate. I've just seen it, so I'll reply soon. Yeah. So, how's everybody? Hope you're all well. My eyes are streaming. I've got real dry eyes. I don't know what's up with them. More alcohol needed, I think. Nice one, Shane. Good to see you. Good. Yeah. Who's been fishing? Anyone been out fishing? I just thought I'd come on and do a quick live. I know. I often get them comments. Yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick live. Just I ain't done one for a while. My mate Andrew Jones asked me when I was next doing one. It's a little bit sporadic, but thought I'd jump in and do one on a bank holiday. So there's no white tomorrow. I get a few beers down my neck. White lightning. Oh, I ain't had white lightning for a fair few years, day state. Do you know? There's a good story about, was it White Lightning? Oh no, it was Diamond White. You remember who remembers Diamond White? It was meant to be out, but snapped alternator and belt car. Nightmare, Steve. You're not having very much luck with that car at the moment, are you? Yeah, that Diamond White, Stephen. Yeah, it was. I used to drink it when I was back in the day, in the black and white days, when I was in the army. I was in the Royal Military Police, and I think it was my 21st birthday, and I had about 14 bottles of that Diamond White. I ended up in my own cells, didn't I? I couldn't even talk when I got back to the guardhouse. Nightmare. And I got some good duties the next day as well. Just eating. What you having, Shane? Anything good? I'm supposed to be doing a barbecue, but the missus. Yeah, it's long story short. I'm going to do it on a hot plate, really, not a barbecue. And the missus has got my table in the house. She's doing some prints. So I'm having to wait. So I'll be probably having something to eat about 10 o'clock tonight. White Star was 99 pence a litre. you could fuel cars with that kit. Ooh. Yeah, so I've been cracking on with the fish and duck burger and loaded fries with pulled pork and jerk. So, oh mate, that I love out like that. Love anything like that. Mick, that rig what you just put up. So after this live, everybody jump on Mad Mix videos. Put a new video up. It's basically a rig where you don't use a weight, and it's for scratching around for flasses and what have you. It looks pretty good actually. So yeah, jump on that, have a look. I've been developing my air rig, shall I say? So I've got to that stage now. Now I don't know if you can see it. I've put a bit of silicone tubing on the top here to try and sort of see. I'm forever using air rig, yeah. Forever use it when I use braid. I'm having to tie a massive knot at this end to thread over the hook, and I find out sometimes because I'm pretty heavy-handed, I end up trying to pull a bait off and I snap the air rig off. Pardon me. So I've seen, is it GPS fishing? He had one with some silicone there. Now then, Ray, how are you doing, buddy? If you take that drink to the chemist, he'll let you know if you get pregnant or not. Spot on, mate. Shane, I will have to tell you, or Gaza, when we meet up, my hound rigs work 100%, mate. Yeah, nice one, mate. Yeah, I'd like to have a look at that. I'd like to have a look at that, dear state. Yeah, see, I'm always having a look at rigs for hounds. Whole accent again. We just do not pronounce our H's. I do apologise. Yeah, I'm always looking at rigs for hounds. I did really well last year on what's called the dongle rig. I call it the hair rig. Hair rig. So I'm having a look at trying it like that. Now I'm not a fan of mono here. I don't know why. I just have a funny feeling that it puts the fish off and it doesn't make the bait move as natural or as naturally as it can do, like braid does. But I'll give it a while. Let you know how it is. I think that's a little bit too long though, because that's monstrous squid I'd have to be putting on there. But yeah, anybody else? What rigs do you use for your smooth hound fishing? Is it just a straight, pulley pennel, that sort of thing, or paternoster rig with a pennel setup? No, I should. Yeah, I shouldn't apologise for a Yorkshire accent. Yeah, I know, buddy. But you come over to the dark side, over to Hull, or Hull as we call it. We are so lazy pronouncing our H's. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So hope you've all had a good bank holiday weekend up to now. Hull, yeah. Weather was good yesterday. I went fishing yesterday. Weather was absolutely spot on. Oh God, it was glorious on the beach. And then we got a bit of a southeasterly, which sort of put the mockers on it. Everybody caught though, who was with on Mucky Umber. But there was a lot of. It was strange because 50 yards up the beach from me, everybody was catching doggies. Now I didn't get a look in. Scott, who was next to me, I think he got 3 doggies and a bass, 39 centimeter bass, and a small pup, smooth hound. I got a cod, believe it or not. Thought it was a ray. It just would not budge. You know, when you get a ray and it sticks to the bottom and you think, it's like pulling in a wet sack. All I can think of is this cod had just opened its gob and just let the water in, And Gaza to the right of me, all he got was a dogfish. So it was a bit of a dog fest. And then that southeasterly kicked in and just murdered it. It absolutely switched it off again. So we're just waiting, I don't know what's you guys like on the West Coast or anybody down south? Ray. Ray, stop it, mate. The the weather conditions at the moment, are they putting the fish off for yourselves, or is it making it better? We just found without a westerly, what fattens the sea off, it's just pants in summer. Absolutely, it's shocking. No, Mick, it won't affect you, will it? You're chucking your fluff about. Yeah, I've never done any fly fishing. I'd like to try it. I'd love to try it. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with the chat. Yeah, Daystate. Yeah, like I was saying, I'd like to see that rig, your rig for the smooth hounds, mate. That'd be interesting. I'm always looking. It's always good to have a look at other without sounding weird, other people's rigs, isn't it? It shows your rig, mate. Yeah, the West Coast is fishing well, Mick. Yeah. Your Friday Live ended up with a nagging session, Shane. How do you mean, Shane? What happened there? Yeah, there's a lot of good fish coming off that West Coast at the moment over at Anglesey. Banging session. I thought your missus had turned up and give you an earache. Oh dear. Yeah, talking to a few lads over at fishing. Is it Anglesey over that way? Getting some good hounds, some good doubles as well, and I think there's some taupe turning up. So I'm looking forward to having a crack at that this summer. Probably later on. I'm good. I missed that, Shane. I think I was getting my head down. What's it like down your way, Ray? Have you been out all over the weekend? I know Friday evening here, a lad I know, he went out. I don't know where he was. He was along the coast somewhere, but he did well. He had a load of rays. Did quite well. So, and they were saying that the colour was dropping out. Now, when we got there Saturday morning, it started to drop out, but then it came back again. So, I mean, I don't know the lads who fish fish our coast have ever seen it when the colour drops out. The fishing that just kills it dead, and you can really want to be fishing it on a night. Now, I think my mate who fished it and he caught a nice spotted ray as well, which is really nice. I think they fished it during the night. Watch back, Shane. Think timestamp 340. Cheers, Shane. I will do, buddy. Yeah. Get in. I had a good start with the bass this summer. I was getting a fair few. Well, not the odd one. What was over 42. A fair few schoolies, and now I can't get another one. Hit the bloody cod again. Now and again, Mick will get a decent thrown back. I mean, usually they're about 4 or 5 pound bracket, £6 maybe. Excuse me. No, I have seen them up to around about £8 or £9, which is not a bad thrown back, to be fair. I'd love to see a double figured. The spotties are nice. They're not. They used to be really rare over this side, or what I'm led to believe. But we're seeing more and more of the spotted rays now. See, I'd love to get a place, Shane. We don't really get any place around here. I've been told that they're up as if you go as far as Bridlington, that way on. Yeah, I know what you mean, Ray. Yeah, it's terrible. The Black Note Renaissance. Yeah, very nice, mate. Very nice. I've eaten ray years and years ago. My dad was a trawlerman and brought one home. Now I wasn't keen on it then, but I was only a kid, and it sort of put me off. So I never bothered eating another one. But according to what you said, Mick, you said it was absolutely brilliant, wasn't it? £5 bass is a beauty, Ray. Yeah, I'd love to get a big turbot off the shore, day state. I've had a small one from Withering. Probably one of the most prettiest flatfish I've ever seen, to be fair. Is that right, Shane? You like skate as well, Shane? Hi, Wolfman. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, Stephen. Like I say, I've only ever had one turbot. I know Alan Crawshaw, he got one last night from Easington. Ray, honestly. Yeah, pollock's all right. I've had pollock. It's all right. It's just I'm just laughing at Ray's. No, Ray Muldoon, honestly, Bling Ray, absolutely brilliant. I've lost track now where I was. Oh, pollock. Yeah, I've tried pollock. Yeah, it was all right. It was all right. I just found it a bit bland. It needs plenty of salt. The cheeks are the best bit. I'm glad the missus out of hospital, Wolfman. Nice one, Gordon. You take care of her. With South, my lady one. Yeah. Hi, Ian. Sorry, mate. Just seen you sneak in now. How you doing, buddy? This is what you need to be doing, Ian. Get a couple of laughs on. Got the flat iron game back out after watching the Blues go up. Hey, get in. Yeah, hey. Well done, Carlisle. If we've got any Carlisle supporters in here, well done to them. Spot on. A cheeky Ray would have thought. When are you out fishing again, Ian? Boat's not far off, Shane. Can't wait to got the rods yesterday, get the reels. Ah, nice one, buddy. Nice one. Look for you. Are you going to be doing any filming on there, Shane? And Ian is off out tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a while since you've been out, Ian, hasn't it? Are you filming it, Ian? Nice one, buddy. I look forward to seeing that then. Get him. Are you using that lens? What you got for your camera? What you? I think you did a video of it, didn't you? Barnsley, get in. Nah, spot on, Shane. That'd be good, that mate. Yeah, mix it up with a boat. I'm not very good on boats, to be honest with you. I end up being sick all the trip. Oh, God, that beer's gone through me. I do apologise. Sorry, I got the dog running around. Cakes, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, bummed out. Yeah, that's all I do, Gordon. Just ground bait. Yeah. Honestly, I'm terrible. I've got no sea legs whatsoever. So, shore fishing is about as far as I'll get, or as close as I'll get to going out there. That'll do me. Even Lincoln beats Barnsley. Oof. It's a bit rough, ain't it? Oh. Anybody out tonight or tomorrow? Anybody going fishing? You're going to Mostin? Have we got? Yeah, I've heard some good things about that Mostin, Ian. Watch a few of the lads on YouTube there who go. I reckon it's absolutely bang on. Like, get on the race at Weymouth. That will sort you out. See, I don't think I've ever caught a place. So we don't get them. We don't get them here, really. Flounder and dab and the odd turbot. Like I was saying earlier, I think you do get them occasionally at Bridlington, but I've not really seen them any this way on, like so. But they're another lovely flatfish place. Oh, nice one, Mick. That'll be good. That I always imagine when you just go place fishing, like it's all really light gear, is it, or some similar to freshwater gear, or do you beef it up and you're using beach casters and what have you? All right, mate. Yeah, I get you, Shane. I think that's right up Ray Street, in it. That with a place with all the bling on and the bits and pieces, the beads and whatnot. Don't use that. I think you made one, didn't you, Mick? When you did a wishbone ring, is it? You do get Mosting because of the tide run. Yeah, I get you, mate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Green and black beads. Interesting, mate. Interesting. Is that a personal choice, or do you reckon there's something in it, Shane? So that rig of yours, Mick, they look like sea peas. All right. Oh, I don't even know what a CP is, mate. I've peed in the sea. that that rig of yours, mate, Mick, what you made. So obviously you're not using a lead on it, are you? It's an interesting little rig. Go have a look at it later on or whatever. Mick's done a video, and it's like a boom, a fixed boom. You tried pie cost, Shane. If I say what's a pie cost, and you're going to say about £1.50. It's like baby mussels. I get you now. I get you. I get you. I thought so, Shane. Yeah, yeah. It's usually real gets me with them. How's B doing, Ray? Is she all right? When you fish over here, do you always just fish at Mappy then? Or do you bother anywhere else? Spinning rod, just flick it out on the flooding tide, the baits move around freely. Oh, yeah. I suppose them in bass as well, feeding close in. Excuse me. They'll have a crack at it, won't they? Cowden. Oh, I love Cowden Day State. One of my favourite beaches, honestly. She's miserable, so she's happy. Yeah, I was going to say you like Cowden. It's a lovely beach. I've got a real soft spot for Cowden because, like I said before, years ago, I think I was about 14, 15, 16, something like that. I caught my first ever cod there. It was only about a pound and a half, but I took it home anyway because it was my first one. Absolutely loved it, and it was really good. So like you say, we used to go watch the A10s. You could go so far and watch them do it on the bombing run and watch them doing it on the shooting range. Absolutely fantastic sight then. Touch one never blank, so if it ain't broad, I'll fix it. Exactly, Day State. Yeah. Mappy just has my pants down all the time. Honestly, such a nice place. Easy get down. Cowden, when I was 12, got me second in the Kids British Open. Well in, Mick. Well in. Yeah, I've dropped a few bombs at Cowden as well, Day State. Yeah, Mappy. It's a great get down. It's a bit of a bitch to get back up when you're blowing that slope, but lovely beach, absolutely fantastic beach. But it has me over time and time again. Honestly, Yeah, I know, Ian. I know you had to go at me before. Get me fat ass moving down the beach. Yeah, I just plonked my ass down at the gate. That's because I'm blowing out of it. That's why. But no, it does. It's a lovely beach. I've never been beyond the rocks, to be fair. My first fish was a silver eel about 8 foot long at Hurling by the fun fair. Nice one, Gordon. Nice one. My first ever sea fish actually came from Withernsea in the middle where the towers are now, and it was a rockling, and I didn't know what it was. Yeah, there you are. I thought I'd caught some monster from the deep. I'd never even seen a rockling in my life. I think it was only about 13. We had to get the bus there. All out gear, stinking of squid and mackerel and shit. You reckon that's what it is, Day State? Squid and mackerel. See, I'm a big believer in squid. I never ever go sea fishing without any. Always take the squid. Mackerel. Yeah, I've tried it. I've tried it in the past. Can't say I've had any great results on it, but hey, I'll try it again. It's about. I mean, I've been using worms a lot, and now coming in the summer, I'm going to stop using worms because they're just getting stripped off by the crabs. Any history around Mappy? There's some good history around Cowden, Ray. If you want to have a look into that. And for those who don't know, Ray does fantastic history lessons on various subjects, which he sends me during the week when I'm at work, and I absolutely piss myself. I wish I could share it with you. Ray, you've got a talent there, a proper talent, and I said that to B. You've got a proper talent, and that needs to be showcased, buddy. We need to get you on one of these lives, so you'll have everybody crying, mate. Honestly, first sea fish was a flounder from Middleton Pier at Hartlepool when I was 4-ish. Get in, Mick. That's what I can vaguely remember. Wow. Go on, share one. Originally, when I first started fishing, I think I was around about 11 or 12 with my cousin. I didn't have a rod or reeler out like that. He just give me one of them 6 foot kids rods. I didn't even have a reel. He just tied some land to the end of it. And we went and caught trout out the river all when they all escaped. Shane Winnemill's going, well, again, I'll show you how to do the mackie, mate. Yeah, nice one, Gordon. Yeah, if you don't mind, mate. Yeah. Always up for that. I want to develop this air rig as well for taupe fishing this summer, back end of summer. Well, I'll say sort of July, back end of July. I think the taupe start to show. I can't remember where I've actually made one, and I don't know where I've put it. I'll show you if I found it. But it's got wire trace on it and all like that. Now, other people I've seen, am I right in thinking that you can? I'm probably wrong here, but do people fish for taupe without wire trace? Is that a thing? I would never, probably not try for taupe. 1967 when you was 7. Get in, Ian. I was born a year later in December. My granddad used to take me on down the local drain with a broom handle and a bit of line tied to the end, but we never caught now. Yeah, so I was going to try some taupe fishing from the shore, and I'm looking for a decent rig. Now, do people use polypanels? Is it a paternoster rig? That type of thing? Definitely wire, is it, Gordon? Yeah, Mick saying heavy mono. I've heard people using heavy mono and not wire. Let me just see if I can find mine. 1 second. Ah, shit, me. Me fucking. Thought there's some fucking hits the ground. Oh, sorry for swearing. Now that was my first ever taupe rig I made. Now I know that's wire. That's 150 pound wire. 100 pound wire. Sorry, crimped on with a size 8 circle up and an air rig. Now I think that's now I know that is too short. That is too short. Because obviously, you know, you're going on to exactly, Gordon. That's what I thought. That's why it never really saw the light of day. I think I made this one a little bit longer. Now I've not used them. Shit, them hooks are sharp. That is a little bit longer. But then I'm seeing people are saying now you want it about 2 foot, 3 foot long, really, the wire. So I don't know. I've never tried it. I've never done it. I'm going to give it a whirl though. The hooks look savage, don't they? Size 8 circle hooks. Look at them bad boys. 4 foot long. Is that right? Nice one, Gordon. No, that's sound, that, mate. Thanks for the advice. That's what it's about. It's all about learning. Put that there. I had one made up for me by my mate Vern last summer. My first fish was a flounder during lockdown. My dog's name is Frog. Caught a big one 2 days later, digging out a tip: all small whiting that are gut hooked in winter, freeze them for £2. Is that right, Day State? Do they actually like them, do they? This is one Vern made me last summer. Now it's on a pulley pennel setup or a pulley rig. That's the wire. It's a coated wire, and it is. I'll tell you how long it is. That's 50 inches, 50 centimeters long, and I think that's a size 6 circle. I think. Yep, ESP with my addition to my rig. I'm gonna have to see that, mate. Have you ever done any taupe fishing, Day State, off the coast? See, that's another fish I've never caught, a bullus. I'd love to catch a bullus because they look like proper angry, horrible fish who don't like being caught. So I'd love to get one of them. Only from a boat. Yeah, fair plays, mate. Fair plays. I've never fished for him before. My mate Mike Fawcett, who does a lot of fishing over, he spends night after night in summer fishing for taupe. He's had him off the show. He's had some good fish as well. I think the biggest. Let me think back. Last summer, I think there was 2. One came from North Withersea, a taupe about £28. But I think there was a bigger one. I think about 32, and I want to say towards Albury way, off the beach. I mean, that's a stunning fish in anybody's book. Do you know what I mean? So I'll break these down, Gordon, and I'll make them 4 foot long. Left-hand side of the Menai straight from the car park. Ah, nice one, Ian. Yeah, I've seen that. What's his name? Ooh. Oh, what's that gadget's name on YouTube? Is it Gamekeeper John or something like that? He fishes a Menai, doesn't he? He gets a few bullets. Ah, it's funny you should say that. Yeah, I was fishing the year before last. I was fishing at Tunstall with Scott, and John Levo was there, and me and Levo was chatting, and this geezer's run. He had it on a sand spike. it just flipped out the sand spike and made its way towards the made its way towards the sea. Now he was lucky enough. He was yakking with his mate. Luckily enough, he managed to get there in time, and he hit into the fish, but it snapped him straight away. So I can only think it was a taupe. And then John, I think John had a couple of sessions trying to catch the top, and he, I think one of his whiting came back in half. But yeah, my mate Mike, Mike Fawcett, he's had some. I think he's had some doubles. So I can only think that it'll go like stink on the shore. God knows what would happen if he ever hit one. Right, thanks, Gordon. Cheers, buddy. I've seen a couple of small top here at Sutton-on-Sea, but I wouldn't think it's worth targeting off here. Yeah, I had a pup last year from Ilston area. And it was a lovely little fish, but yeah, there is definitely bigger there. So 4 foot long. Let's get rapids on, and the longer the better. What's the only thing is it casting with a tote rig, because you're going to be using big baits like whiting or half a mackerel or a full mackerel maybe. I know my mate he puts 6 squid on an air rig. Something else. My addition to a pennel adds an ounce, but is deadly. Yeah, I've heard that tope at Aldborough as well, Ian. The kite pulled me over. Tope at Aldborough off the kite pulled me over. Bleeding hell, mate. Really? Oh, that's nice. 1 second. Oh, dear. That class needs a top up. Yeah, I'm going to get one out of the fridge in a second. Yeah, I mean, along with the top as well, we do get some big hounds. I think the biggest I've seen in real life was about £15 what Vern got last summer. I think it was heavily in pup, but it was a huge fish. It did. It came up the beach, and I shit myself because I thought it was a tope at first, because I went heading towards it and I'd seen the size of it. Distracted now. B has brought me a beer and a sarnie. Get in, B. Well done. Tasty. Top up half white lightning, half special blue balls. Oh yeah, I wouldn't see fucking morning. I'll be on my back. And I know my mate Aaron Stone, I think he got a £16 from Tunstall Smooth Hound. I mean, there's a fair old fish in it, you know what I mean? There's some, we get some good hounds up this way. I don't know what's the record for the hounds? Is it about £21? We call them Green Monster. Oof. Yeah, I don't know what the short record is. It 22.3. Nice, that's a beast of a fish, isn't it? I don't know what the record for shortcut. I think that gadget from Wales, that Mario Asperu. I think he holds the record, or he's going for the record for shortcut top. I don't know, it's 70, 80 pound or something like that. I mean, that is some fantastic fish. Imagine the fight that'd give you. I don't think I have enough line on my reels. I know of a 21 pounder what came off Witherinsea a couple of summers ago, maybe 3 or 4 summers ago. That was a 21 pound smooth hound. I mean, that is a hell of a fish of a lifetime, isn't it? Yeah, that's all we're seeing, Ray. It's just small ones on the minute. It's real sporadic as well. It seems to be, you put a pin in a map, and if you hit them, you hit them. There's no rhyme or reason at the moment. We're just not had that settled weather. Then we need some like a period of westerlies just to flatten it off, and then you don't want the colour dropping out. But the westerlies cause other problems. £21 from Hillhead. That is some fish, that, Gordon. Get in, mate. Get in. Remember back in the day, whilst on deployment, watching a lad at Ascension Island caught a £300 shark. Get in, Day State. Who was you with? What regiment was you with, Day State? And a £300 shark. Wow. Just give us a second. I'll be right back. Right, wait 1 second. Oh, shit. Do apologise. Oh, I don't drink lager. Oh no, not for me. 41 Squadron, RAF, yeah. Rattler's town. Our fishing will be poor for a couple of weeks while the dredging is going on. They leave the beach in a mess, so it's hard to walk on. Yeah, it's a right nightmare, that, mate, isn't it? We last summer, me, Scott and Vern, we went to Chapel. Pardon me. And I've never seen a beach so steep in my life. It was crazy. But what a lovely beach! I'm hoping I can get there again and have a fish of that. What mob was you with, Ian? Because you was in the forces, weren't you, mate? So, what's everybody's targets for this summer then? Anybody set anything, or you just can set what comes along like I do? What sort of shark was it as well, Day State? Can you remember? Oh, sharks fascinate me. Absolutely fascinate me. Hey, that'd be interesting, Mick. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Are you going to have a crack at that? Are you going up to Scotland to do that? Don't remember, but angry. Yeah. Mullet, I'd like to have a crack at mullet. Apparently, they're really hard to catch, aren't they? All you Southerners would know more about mullet. I don't know. Why do I think they're a down south fish? I think it was because we used to watch John Wilson or something like that. Solway, mate, they're part of the mullet. Cut off the poles, right? Yeah. Okay, really nice one, buddy. I remember Ascension cast out when you were in 700 foot of water. Wow, yeah, because it's just an island in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? The Ascension Island. It's just is it like a staging post or something at Day State? They have an RAF. They have an RAF base there, if I remember rightly. I don't know if they do now. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Wasn't, do you know, during the Falklands, didn't they? Didn't they use the Ascension Islands as a staging post? Oh, yeah, a bit like all. Oh dear. So the next live I do, I want to get a guest on, like I did with Mick that time. So if anybody wants to join it, I'd really like Ray on, but anybody's welcome to do it. Just drop us a message, give us a shout, and we'll sort it out, and then we can do a split screen. Mick, you're more than welcome to do it again. I think we had a good night that night. If anybody else wants to have a crack at it, just let me know. Let me know, and we'll get you on as a guest speaker and listen to your stories. Oh, my phone's going. 1 second. Sod off. Yeah, Day State, absolutely brilliant, mate. I'd love that if you wanted to come on. I can do a live. We can, get my tables on one. That'd be excellent, mate. I'd absolutely love that, pal. Oh, Ray, if I got you on, we'd have to go on the dark web, wouldn't we? Oh dear. I thought Andrew would be on tonight. Andrew Jones. He was asking me to have a go, do a laugh. So I did. Oh, Day State, don't worry about that, mate. You're amongst friends there, buddy. All this PC business, fucking hell, it does man nothing, mate. It's got beyond it, especially in the workplace as well now. I'm a branch manager at a plumbing and heating merchant, and it's absolutely ridiculous, the rules and regulations. The stuff we've got to do, we can't do, what we can and can't say. You just, and I don't want to sound sexist, but you just can't be fucking blokes anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Yeah, exactly, Day State, and that's what it should be about, mate. That's what we should be able to do. And I don't want to go down, any political route on the channel or anything like that. But let's be right. The country's in a shit state of affairs at the moment, and it's only getting worse. It's Andrew will be watching One Man and His Dog. Oh, Ray. I nearly said something I shouldn't then. But yeah, I mean, it's got it. Just knocked an Oliver Major up on a South 6. That sounds something like out of an Ann Summers party, Mick. So will I tonight. Yeah. It's ridiculous, mate, isn't it? It's. Listen, each to their own. I get that. I love it. But, I think it's gone too far at the moment. Yeah, I could do with that, Mick. I really, I do really miss being alongside rank and file. I really do. It's, not a pimp, was it? Oh, dear. Going from, I started off at my place 13 years ago as a driver. No, 13 years, it's a long time, and we've come a long way. Pardon me, but I don't think it's for the best. I really don't. I think we're struggling as a country, big time. But anyway, that's not fishing, is it? That's for something else. And that's for when we get Day State on. So I'll be looking forward to that Day State. I really will. We'll put the well to rights. Yeah, I think Ray got us closed down. I'm only kidding, Ray. Oh dear. So yeah, my channel at the moment is chugging along nicely. We're up to just over 1,500 subscribers. I'm really pleased about that. So thank you. Get a good lad ready to post. Yeah, so it's doing really well. So thank you very much, everybody. I do appreciate it. Cheers. My job was a good one, but no one else thought so. So I really do appreciate you all, watching the videos and liking them and taking time to make a comment when you do. It's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I just want to say thanks for that. It's come a long way from, when I first started. I just, you don't expect anything, do you? And to get to 1,500, and Mick as well. We got Mick to over 1,000 subscribers, which is absolutely brilliant because that lad really, really does go above and beyond when he gets out fishing, especially the sea fishing, like because he has to travel. It's hours and hours. He popped down here over Christmas, and it's a 3.5, 4 hour journey. And it's absolutely fantastic. We're going to replicate. Well, no, I'm not going to replicate it. I can't remember the posh word for it, but I'm going to go up there and see Mick and Toothless Jeff as well. And I'll do a video up there. So yeah, twice in 3 days. You did, mate. Yeah. And then he came down for the EOBC and had a crack at the Umber as well with us. So I mean, absolutely fantastic effort. I'm it from one of your quaint little festivals. This is awesome. Yeah, cheers, Day State. You were really, you was one of the first ones as well. Absolutely fantastic, buddy. I really appreciate it, mate. Honestly, I do. It means a lot. It means, just put my videos up and getting the views I do. It touches me in places Philip Schofield couldn't touch me. But no, it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it really is. It really is. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Is Mick going to bring out an English version? Oh, Ray. Hey, Andrew, now then, buddy. How are you doing? Oh, now we're going to have to stay on for another hour now. Andrew's on. All right, Mucker. No chance in me being English. Oh, dear. Yeah, so I'm looking forward. We said to Mick, we'll pop up, but Mick's going to let us know when the tides are right and the weather's right. Because, I'm going to take Gazza along with us. And we're going to pop up to, I don't know where we're going, mate. Where we're going, Mick. Cheers, Andrew. This one's for you, buddy. Thanks, buddy. He's going to drag us across somewhere. I don't know where we're going, but hopefully, we'll do all right. Thanks, Day State. Appreciate that, buddy. I'm just hoping that you won't place in Huss. Oh, mate, yeah, definitely play the Huss, the Bull Huss. Yeah, definitely. I want to have a fight with one of them. They do look angry. They do look an angry fish. You know what I mean? It's. Thank you, Day State. No, I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. Oh, nice one, Andrew. Well, I've not got the wife on standby. She's in there doing some prints for the daughter. I've got emergency fridge in my shed, so I'm topped up, mate. I'm topped up, ready to go. I want to get Andrew on as well. Andrew, hopefully, will do a live with us. We'll do a split screen with Andrew. I mean, I think I can have up to I'm not sure. I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think you can have up to 16. 16. Fucking hell. 6 on a live split screen. Husser a fish that wants to fight you in all but is that right? Honestly, because that is my type of fish. I would love to do love to rumble with them. They're like nuns with it. Ray, the fucking nuns get me every time, mate. Honestly. No, I mean I've been beat up by a smoothie. Oh, they gave me a good kicking last summer. But talking to Mick, he was saying that the bull huss they give you a proper good kicking. So yeah, I'd love something like that. How did you get on yesterday, Andrew? Excuse me. Apologise. My chat slowed down. Sorry. Also solid. The train biting your blank yesterday, mate. Yeah, mate. I was on for a blank yesterday. Like I think when I text you, And I said it was hard going. It was really, really hard going, mate. I mean, I got one real picky, finicky bite, which I was pleased with. I mean, there was fish coming off the beach, but it was early on. Scott did well. Scott got a 39 centimeter bass, and then I think he had 3 dogfish, and then a smooth amp up. And then the other lads to the left of me, it was all dogfish, Andrew. Absolutely crackers. I've never seen so many dogfish on a beach in my life. And the dogfish stayed away from me. So I don't know if I'm literally lucky or unlucky because I didn't get no dogfish. So, this actually, excuse me, when we meet up, it'll be no fishing session. Oh, mate, do you know what, Day State? Yeah, I look forward to that, buddy. Yeah, definitely. Ah, nice one, Mick. Oh, all right, yeah, yeah. Yeah, last time I had a rash like that, it didn't go. It's mental, isn't it? It's mental, Andrew. I mean, all the fish just lately on my videos you've probably seen. I'm sorry, I've got my eye keeps leaking. Um, Nice one, Mick. That's good going. Yeah, all the fish lately I've had have all been close in and I've had to use a 2-hook flapper to get at them. Yesterday, different story. We couldn't get anything close in. Everything was far out. Now I don't know if that's down to conditions or whatever, but the hounds seem to be, according to my mate, he's a bit of a guru. He reckons they're just sitting offshore. He also reckons we're about 2 to 3 weeks behind weather-wise than what was last year. On this side, your side is fine, I think, Andrew. You're getting some good fish over there. Caught my PP doggy at Mappy. £3.12. That's a good sized dogfish, that day. Did you eat it? And this is another thing as well. I want to eat I want to eat a dogfish, but I can't bring myself to do it. Spot on, Andrew. No, that's fantastic, mate. Yeah, yeah. And I need to speak to casters as well, Matty. See, I know we can get 6 of us on, so it was spot on. No, you put it back. Yeah, you see, I put them back. Don't get me wrong. I do like dogfish. I don't mind catching them. Really don't, especially when there's nothing else about. But yesterday I couldn't get one, and I was even trying to fish them, putting fish baits on, but no, I just couldn't get one. Ray, honestly, you fucking kill me, mate. Oh, you will laugh farted then as well. Oh, Ray, honestly. Oh, yeah, we've got to get some of some of Ray's works published. Honestly, you would absolutely cry laughing at it. And I've been sent some brilliant stuff by Ray. If you want, if you want to read it, just send me a message and I'll send you it. Honestly, it's hilarious. Cottingham. Did it have crabs? Oh dear. Oh no, but the Connaught that was full of little tiny hardbacks. Believe it or not. Oh, sorry you heard me slurping. I do apologise. Oh. Oh dear, Ray. I'll be getting a text off B tonight. I tell you, she'll be I'd back to a bit cut in half. Yeah, yeah. Well, funny thing was, this day, I said to Scott, I said, because I give him it. I didn't want it. I give him it, and he gladly took it. And I said to him, I said, "What's it full of?" said, "Oh, I think it's full of crabs," and then he drops it, and all the crabs washed away. We was gonna use them on the hook because it was all full still. But then I tried peeler. I tried peeler crab yesterday, and I couldn't get a bite, not a thing. But it came back stripped. I know, Mick. I know I'll be in the right state. I'll fall over and fucking do something stupid. I think she half expects it anyway. Like, so I ain't even started. Supposed to be having a barbecue. Oh, I should do that live, shouldn't I? Oh dear. Just one sec. Will I grab another one? Oh. And I'll tell her, I say, "Oh no, serious business down the shed, discussing fishing tactics." Oh dear. Still waiting on my daughter. She's. I've got a fridge there, mate. It's only a diddy one. I can't. Can I? Hang on. There we go. Tucked away in the corner of all my kit and my freezer for my bait. I think I've got some beggars in there as well. Oh dear. How's this camera anyway? Because I'm using it I'm using this. I've got a webcam now. So I used my phone first, which was really good. Then I used my GoPro for a live, and now I've got this webcam and a microphone. So I was hoping that it's all right. The only thing using my phone was I couldn't see what messages I was getting. So okay, great. No, oh mate, Ray, I love farting. It's brilliant. One of my favourite pastimes is farting. Good picture. Ah, good. Drink fan, yeah. Oh yeah, I love the drink. Yeah, and so where's everything? Fish. Where's the Solway, Mick? I don't know where that is. Excuse me. Just about, Ian. Just about. It won't take many. It won't take many more. I think I've got 4 more bottles, and I've got a litre of vodka in the house. Northwest Cumbria, sweet as. Oh, it's you lot what drive me to drink. I tell you. Oh dear. Yeah, so the idea, obviously, we've talked about it before. Get a few of you on the lives and listen to a few fishing stories. I mean, we're all, barring Mick, we're all roughly in the same age bracket. So don't forget your passport. Yeah, I know. Vodka. I've got some Iron Brew and I've got some Monsters as well. So just to bring me back round here, state. Yeah, so you'll all have some stories to tell, which is, I just want to get them out there, get people laughing. It's just a bit of a giggle, isn't it? Really, nothing serious. So if you want to come on the lives, tell a few fishing stories. We've all got stories to tell. The recent, the recent one with my mate. I'm not going to mention his name. He got stuck in the cliffs. Oh, this is what happens when I drink. Watch. I'm going to sneeze in 1 second. Oh, excuse me. Oh, do apologise. I will not take any responsibility for drinking on this channel. I advocate fruit. Oh dear. Oh dear. When I drink vodka in particular, or any spirits, so at some point during the night I get a sneezing fit. Now I don't know why. My dad does the same thing, and my brother, when he was alive, he did. I'm going to do it again. He did the same thing. Excuse me. And I don't know why. It's just a weird thing. Come on. My dog's here. Look, do you want to see my dog? Come here, Kicks. Even my frigging dog hates me. Cheers, Ray. Come here. What's this? Come and say hi to everyone. Come on. Come here. Oh, fuck off then. Oh, sorry. Yeah, excuse me. Oh, nice one, Andrew. Yeah, time to pop on. So, yeah, I mean, I just want to hear a few fishing stories. Try Polish vodka spray. Oh, fucking hellfire, 97% proof. Wow, mate, wow. I struggled with fucking Smirnoff, never mind out else. Yes, where was I? Yeah, my mate who won't be named, he got he got stuck in the cliff. I don't know if you saw my video last week. He was on and he was telling the story, and I was trying not to laugh. Because it was quite serious. I mean, he got stuck in the cliffs for 3 hours. The poor twat. And when the next for about a week after, what happened was he was going down with some of the lads. He only ever fishes one particular venue. Anyway, somebody took him to another venue and said, "This is a get down." It was a pretty hard get down. I think it was Tunstall or whatever. So anyway, he was getting one was getting down one way, and he decided to go on the other. Jumped off the ledge, allegedly. It was a 6-foot drop, and went straight up to his sort of midriff here in mud, and was stuck, literally stuck. He couldn't get out. He couldn't get his fucking hands in his pockets to get his phone out. It was just fucking stuck, like a sprouting weed. Subsequently, they had to call the fucking inshore. Sorry for swearing. The inshore lifeboat, sorry, from Wiverington and Hornsea, and then a fire brigade and ambulance turned up above him on the cliff. So 3 hours later, they're to and fro what they're going to do, chucking ropes down, trying to. I think I drank some of that day stick, but can't remember. Getting. Yeah, they threw a rope down. He was trying to pull him out here, trying to pull him out there. Mick knows the story. I know he does. Oh, hang on one sec. The missus is ringing. Hi, love.
What are you doing?
I'm just doing a live down the shed. All right. Are you finished with my table?
No, still going.
Should we have a barbecue at 3 in the morning?
I was feeding or what?
You what, Dal?
I was feeding or not?
Yeah, definitely. I'm starving.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, well, give me my table then.
I need it.
Well,
If I don't get it soon, then it's not going to be done.
let's crank up the air fryer. I'll be in soon, babe. Anyway, won't be long.
How are you doing?
Doing a live. Right, won't be long. Love you. Bye. Bye. Put YouTube on. You'll see me. It can be dangerous. Day state, it really can. So he's in there, they're to and fro, and they're throwing ropes down, trying to pull him out one way, trying to pull him out the other. Anyway, he didn't come out. Eventually, he sort of loosened his kit, and they pulled him out. It was like somebody giving birth. Out he popped, but with knack all on. He had absolutely no on. He stood on the beach, buck naked. Absolutely butt naked, and then he goes in the boat. They take him out to, I don't know, Wiverington or Hornsea, and apparently there's like loads of people on the beach, and they're all shouting, "Oh, look at his bum!" No, I laugh now. I was laughing at the time, and I said to my mate, I said, "Look, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you because I mean that's quite funny." But yeah. For a week later, he was bruised. He was bruised. It was bruised all over, like he'd been abused. So, lesson learned. If you're not sure, don't go. Don't go do these. And that worried me about Van the other night as well, because he went to that beach where you go to in summer, and he was on his own with a bad hip. So, I was panicking a bit. So I messaged him, see how he was. Don't go to these venues on your Todd. Definitely don't go, because you'll end up with no knack all on. Hi, Scott. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, just been on for an hour or so, just chatting shit and yakking. Yeah, so yeah, he pops out buck naked, goes for a boat ride. Poor, I'm not going to say his name because it wouldn't be fair. Bless him. He should have joined the Masons. Oh dear. He been fishing today. East Coast Shore Angler. He done out. Pardon me. Are you going tomorrow, mate? Are you going? I don't know if you said you was going tomorrow. I think the wind's about to pick up in it during overnight. Not sure. I'm tempted to have a bash tomorrow afternoon. I'm not. I don't know yet. I don't know. Best way, pal. Yeah. Dear State, East Coast Shore Anglers been doing the business at Mappleton just lately. I think he's had a few sessions down there. You do well the other day, mate. I'm not sure, Andrew. I'm debating whether to have a bit of a bash tomorrow afternoon. Don't really know. The conditions are not really right, to be fair. Some of the lads is out today. I tell you what we're seeing. I tell you what we are seeing on the coast. A lot of eels. Hell of a lot of eels. I've not seen them in numbers for a fair few years. Now I know they're a good top bit, but I don't think you can take them now, can you? I think it's illegal. You've got to let them go. So yeah, I think there was a few eels out on the beach yesterday. I think Jimmy Cod Bites is out tonight. He's off to South River and Sea. So I don't know what to do, Andrew. To be honest with you, I'm not quite sure. It'll probably be next weekend, but it's all about the conditions at the moment. We've got these horrible northerlies, northeasterlies. It's just killing it. And then when it switches around, it goes to a southeasterly, and that shuts it down again. I've got week off. I think week commencing June the 19th. So I'm hoping it's settled down then. I'm hoping it's settled down for that week, so I'll have a bash at them then. Nice one, Andrew. Where are you going? Are you going for the hounds again? 24. Nice one. 24 and a half. Hey. Come and say hi. Those who want said hi. We don't bite. Mick does. I think he's had his tea. Nice one, Andrew. Good man. Because you had a couple of good ones, didn't you? Not so long back. The session. I think session before last you did well. Ray. Hi, William. How are you doing, buddy? Oh, thanks, mate. No, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, William. All good here as well, thanks, buddy. How are you? Have you been out fishing? I've got no teeth to bite. Excuse me. Don't be afraid to ask. Hey, you dear. Is that your PB, Andrew? Oh, God, that's better. I can breathe out my nose now after sneezing. Crackers, isn't it? £16. £16 small one is a bloody good fish, that. Doing good. Went fishing the other day. Lost one flounder and 20 doggies. Do you know I'd take that any day of the week? 20 doggies, I would say. Fantastic session for me. Not a lot of people. I know a lot of people don't like. I don't think Mick likes doggies. To be fair, though, actually, I think I'm lying there. I think you don't mind them, dear Mick. I like them. I think they're such a pretty fish, to be fair. Then July skate fishing in Scotland. Oh, mate. Unbelievable. I would love to have a crack at that. That's another one on the bucket list, is the skate fishing. Because they are some big ladies out there, aren't they? Gordon ate doggies. Yeah, listen, I have got nothing against a dogfish. It saves a blank, they give you a good bite. It's like whiting, isn't it? I mean, when I was a kid, we used to catch whiting, and it was about that big, and it was tiny, tiny little things, pin whiting. And people still going about how bad whiting. Oh no, whiting. But we had some good whiting this winter, some proper decent whiting. But what amazes me about the whiting is how skinny they go. Hi Connor, how are you doing, buddy? I like them. 2 out clip down, half sand hills, 2 out my report. Yeah, nice one, mate. Yeah. You see, I've never competition fished, Andrew. I'm not really into match fishing because I'm pretty fucking shit at fishing, to be fair. So it's never floated my boat. But I can imagine, some of these matches you can rack up the points. I believe they do it on a point scale, don't they? On black worm and mackerel, it was very busy where I was, and it was very hot here till last week. Yeah, we've had some nice weather as well on black worm and mackerel. Get in, mate. It's a combination I've never tried that, William. I'll be honest with you. Have you been out, Connor? Have you done much? Yeah, I tell you what, Gordon. I remember. I don't know if you can see it. It's on my arm there. It's not very clever, is it? Oh, no. That there was from last summer when I got done by a dogfish. Its tail wrapped it around my arm and scraped the skin off. And then it went septic. It was unbelievable. It was scabby for ages. Bloody thing. Hey, Hartlepool Angler, how are you doing, buddy? Not yet, Hartlepool Angler, no. I'm very sporadic. And when they are, they're only pups. I think there was a decent one what came out from Dimlington Wednesday or Thursday night, probably just touching double figures. But other than that, all the hounds that are coming out are only pups at the moment, mate. I think we're a few weeks behind. We're waiting for some sort of settled weather. You know yourself, you probably fish down this way. For the calmer conditions, it's just not happening at the moment. We're getting these horrible northerlies, the northeasterlies, then we get a southeasterly. Pardon me, it's been making it a bit lumpy and a bit choppy. So, but hopefully it'll settle down as we move into summer, mate. Same, same thing happened to me with that lass. Was that the one with lobsters, Ray? How you're doing at Hartlepool? You've been fishing not on the East Coast. I think, have you been over to the West Coast fishing? Because you've had some good hounds, mate. I think some bit like mackerel and squid, they were bad smell, but keep the other bait. I'm going to go again shortly for the mackerel season. Yeah, I've never really fished for mackerel. I've never done any of that. The spinning and whatever they do. I know they do it off Scarborough, Brid Harbour, and I've heard that if the colour does drop out, like it has a tendency to do over the summer months during the day, that you can actually catch a mackerel from the beach. So I might give it a go. I've not really got anything to have a crack at them with, though, to be fair. Hartlepool Angler, yes, been over the west for a couple of sessions. Done really. Yeah, you have, mate. Yeah, I've watched your videos. Well done, buddy. We've had some cracking hounds, mate. Well done. Oh, Andrew, mate, you didn't have to. Thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate that. Thanks, mate. Wow, what a star. I'll have a swig to that one. Cheers, buddy. I do love your bitches, though. I don't know what you're going to get. Yeah, that is true, Hartlepool Angler. That is true, buddy. It's weird. I mean, I was out yesterday and I was catching cod. It was it was unbelievable. You know, the sun was blazing. It was steaming hot. And there you go in the middle of the day. Absolutely crackers, mate. But yeah, we just want that period, mate, where it's just, you know, we can flatten the sea off, keep the colour, and then the bigger hounds will move in. I'm not expecting to see the big girls up until end of June, sort of July anyway. But yeah, if you come down here, mate, give us a shout. You know, we'll have a meet up. Top man is Andrew Jones. Top man. Thank you, buddy. Brian Duckfield, hey, buddy, how you doing? Ogmore's Deep, yeah, I've heard of that one, mate. Yeah, can be relentless in the night, mate. I can imagine that. You know, for you guys who are you're targeting other species, that the doggies can be an absolute pig. You know, I mean, we get it in winter when we're targeting cod, and you can't. Mad Mick will, you know, be testimony to that. You know, you come down here, you know, there's cod about, and you just cannot get through the whiting. And I can imagine it's only the same, you know, with the dogfish as well. So I've got a bloody noisy helicopter on overhead. It's like a barracks eviction. 15 miles away from Andrew. He's a top man. Yeah, he didn't have to do that. That was absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, for sure, mate. It was nice to meet up. Brilliant, mate. Yeah. Fished my club match last night up here. It was brutal. Managed to win with Codling of 39. Big crash down to earth after that. Yeah, I can imagine, mate. Yeah. I mean, you've done so well on the hounds. Like I say, I've been watching you. The conditions have been shite, mate, haven't they? Proper shite. I've got a friend of mine who lives in South Shields. We're in contact regular, and he's busting the gut to get down here. Is Derek shot on to come for the hounds and that. And it's week in, week out. I'm telling him, you know, the conditions are shite. We've got southeasters, we've got northeasterlies. You know, if we get a swell above a metre, then you're not going to get that. You're not going to get into the hounds at all, really. And even the rays, they'll shoot off. It really does need to be like a 0.2, 0.3, maybe a 0.6 at a push with a westerly to get the hounds sort of moving and stayed up. Otherwise, they just sit offshore. They just will not come in. It's absolutely crackers. I'm going pike fishing on Tuesday, and I'll be my it's an 11-pound pike. It's a fair old pike, mate. I used to pike fish when I was younger. I used to go pike fishing. I think my PB is 16-pound, but I didn't mean to catch it. What I was doing, I was just normal course fishing. I was trying to catch live bait. Only had £3 line, pound and a half bottom, size 22 hook. Trying to catch a roach, and I swear to God, this is no word of a lie. My 22 hook went in, a pike swam by. No, you believe this or not? A pike swam, all I can imagine is a pike swams by my hook. My 22 hook had gone in the end of the trace that had been caught on previous and snapped off. It went into the swivel at the top and shot off, and I ended up playing this pike of £16 for about an hour, 3/4 of an hour before I got it in. Crazy. Yeah, true story. Tons of colour, that's right, buddy. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, mate. I'm looking forward to it. I keep my mate posted on what we'll do. I'll do the same for anybody else. As soon as the conditions change, I'll let you know, because once it starts, it's like fucking hound soup up here. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. How long have we been going out there? Nearly an hour and a half. Not bad. I didn't collapsed yet. Graffham water. That's a famous water, Ray. Very famous. Disappointed because it wasn't a trout. Yeah, it's true. It's a famous trout water, isn't it? Graffham. I will do. Hartlepool Angler, thanks for dropping in and saying hi. And hopefully I'll see you on the beach shortly, mate. Take care, buddy. That on Rutland as well. Yeah, Rutland's another famous water. Yeah, definitely. Right, guys, I'm going to have to knock this one on the head. It's been absolutely fantastic talking to you all. Really appreciate it. I'm going to have to go do some tea now. Fucking starving. But yeah, next time we'll do it. We'll definitely have some guests on, as many as you want. I mean, you can get 6 on. Ian, thank you very much, buddy. Mick, thank you, mate. East Coast. Yeah, I'll definitely be digging. Hey, you never know, mate. Never say never. Never say never, Scott. But listen, I really appreciate you all dropping by, joining me on the lab. It's been absolutely fantastic. You're a set of stars. Yeah, thank you, William. Cheers, Gordon. Cheers, Ray. All the best, buddy. All the best, buddy. Sorry, can't even talk now. Andrew Jones, thank you very much for that. And you take it easy. Good luck tomorrow. Tight lands. Tight lands to everybody. I absolutely love you all. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.